Hello YouTube, so I am back again, and today's video might be a little lengthy, so bear with me if you're into it. Um, Today's is going to be a bit more serious. It's going to be on the topic of binge eating, and yeah, I'm just going to share with you some tricks and I guess tips to help overcome binge eating. I know a lot of people who have dealt with it, and a lot of people in the fitness community, because you get so wrapped up in being healthy and eating healthy. At least for me, I got so involved with it where nothing could be, I guess, like unclean. So when you have a little bit of something unclean, it just spirals, and that's not fun. It's a very embarrassing, I think, sort of thing to deal with. You don't want to like tell people, but that is tip number one. Find someone who you can go to get some support. Um, you might not have anyone. I know I didn't really for a long, long time, but as I mentioned in my previous video, I had like a lot of eating disorders, so it wasn't necessarily for this that I saw people, but I do recommend that because it's extremely important to just have some sort of support system. I have a list today. I'm a little more organized. It's a rare thing. Okay. So yeah, get help. That is number one. Number two, I know a lot of people, if maybe you just binge, but maybe you're more bulimic and you binge and purge. So what I can say is try not to purge. Obviously, that's not something that's good for you. That's terrible for your health. I understand I've been there, like it's a mental thing, but if you're able to get over purging, I mean, you're gonna feel extremely guilty for what you've eaten if you don't get it up, but that guilt, every time that you go to eat again, you're not getting the satisfaction of releasing it. So I think that helps you get to a point where you don't even want to anymore because there's no comfort. You don't feel any release at the end of the day. I need a little assistance. Yes, find out why you're binging. Everyone has different triggers. Could be family things, could be stress, could be school, but find out what it is. If it's a person in your life, try and get them out of your life. Like if it's someone at school or a friend or anyone, like you don't need negative people in your life. Try and get them out if that's possible. It's not gonna solve none of these are gonna solve something completely, but it's all the small steps that are gonna add up and hopefully help you out. Okay, so I guess these sort of like go together. Don't be alone. Obviously that comes with getting help, but even if you're not getting help, try and when you feel like a binge is coming on, call up a friend to like go for a walk, or if your family is saying like a TV room, go in there with them, even if you don't feel like being in there. And it'll probably piss you off because you're going to want to binge and you're going to be pissed that you're sitting here with these people who don't understand what's going on in your head. But in the long run, it'll help. It'll distract you, leading to, if whatever distracts you, do it. If that's reading a book, I kind of find that hard because I would just keep thinking about food if I'm trying to read. So I like to go for a bike ride. If you want to watch a movie, paint, draw, like to do that. Listen to music. It's a big one. Okay, so if you're trying to lose weight, and you you're doing well, whatever, and you're like, you just felt like you've been restricting too much. um Number one, don't restrict too much. That's a big key. Try, like, if you can't, if you're gonna lower your calories so much, you're going to eventually binge, and because you're restricting. So maybe if it's one, bring your calories back up. Two, like once a week, have like a cheat meal. I don't really like to call it a treat meal, but whatever. That's a word everyone's gonna know. Give yourself a little bit if that works for you. For me personally, it doesn't really work for me. I can't just have like a tiny bit of chocolate or something. Like, I feel like that throws me off too much. But if that works for you, and like once a week you can have like a little bit of something, then go for it. That's awesome. It works for a lot of people. Um, yeah, I try and really eat as healthy as I can, just because that's what I like to personally do. Um, if I have something here and there, I'm at someone's house, it's not the end of the world. You just have to like move on. Don't tell yourself, oh, you ruined it. Today's just a bad day. You can just eat whatever now. No, one good meal isn't going to make you like miraculously healthy, and one bad meal isn't going to make you extremely overweight. So take that meal and just keep moving forward with your diet, with your lifestyle. Um, yeah, just when you're going to a binge, try thinking of like, what's your long term goal? Like, is this slice or a couple of slices of pizza, however big your binge is? I'll get to that in a second. Is that going to get you to Is that going to get you to where you want to be? And odds are it is not. So try and remind yourself that how important are these cupcakes to you, or this cake? Like, do you really, really want that? And I would say in a few months, you're going to thank yourself that you did not take it. You don't need the food. You have to find an outlet elsewhere in your life. Okay. Is this. Yeah, I have two. These are two. Okay. I've heard from different people, actually just on YouTube. The first one, like, two extreme kind of ways to deal with it. The first one is, picture yourself eating the food, right? So like you're taking each bite, taste it, just completely from like the time that you pick it up, put it in your mouth, chew it, swallow it, taste it, feel the texture. Then did I say that right? I'm trying to think of what. Okay, now imagine, right? You're going to put the food in your mouth. Sorry, bear with me. You're going to put the food in your mouth. No, no, that's not right. Sorry. So now I have all the shoot. Okay, so you see the picture of the food in front of you, or actually literally put it in front of you, whichever works for you. And imagine now your dog walks over and pukes all over it. So now again, picture yourself picking it up, eating it, chewing it, swallowing it, every single step, filled with your dog's shit and, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can even say that, filled with your dog's crap and every throw up all over it. Just picture yourself eating that. I don't think you're gonna want to eat it. Yeah, probably not gonna want to eat it. I don't know. Apparently that works for a lot of people. So if that works for you, cool. Otherwise, you can have the food in front of you. Like, literally line up all the foods that you're gonna binge on, and imagine yourself eating each and every one. Don't, you can touch it, you can smell it, whatever, and then just walk away. Put it away, do whatever. Yeah, I would say put it away, because if you leave it on the counter, you might be tempted later. But I don't know, apparently that works for people too. That takes a lot of willpower. to be able to see the foods all in front of you and just be like, nah, I'm not gonna touch you. But yeah, and what else? Another thing is try not to have the foods in your house. I understand you might have siblings or parents or relatives, whatever, who buy the foods for themselves and like for the house. So you can't always control that, but if you can control it, just get the food out and don't tell yourself, "Oh, I'll finish this box of cookies and then I won't buy another." Like, no, it's gonna happen that you're gonna buy another. So don't finish it, just throw it out. Or, I mean, give it to someone. Not that it's really good for anyone, but yeah. And I think I had another thing to say. Let me check. It's not on there, but what was I gonna say? I don't know. Anyway, I got this new water bottle from Target. Pretty sweet. I've wanted it for a while. Stay hydrated. That's a good one. A lot of times you mistake thirst for hunger. So that's just a good thing in general to just keep drinking. But yeah, I can't think of the last thing that I was going to say. I had another tip. I might, if I think of it, I'll put it in the description below. But anyway, I hope everyone gets the help that they need, that you can overcome it if you need. Find a community like Tumblr, Instagram. You can email me, talk to me, comment, whatever. If you need help, I am here. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry, this video again was really impromptu. Um, yeah, I don't even have my makeup on yet. I look dead. Now I look like a chimp. And yeah, I don't know. Nothing was going right today, so I was just like, oh, just gonna make a video right now. So anyway, lest we digress with my rambling, I hope you all have a good day, and yeah, I'll be back. Hopefully, tell me again if there are any topics that you want me to discuss. I am open to pretty much discussing anything. All right.